Jane, I'm Thomas with For Real.
Hey.
It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I have to start by saying one of our team members, Marty Millman, who's covering the festival as well, he wanted me to make sure you know that he loved We're All Going to the World's Fair.
Thank you, Marty.
So we're here for I Saw the TV Glow. I really want to start with what was the inspiration for telling this story with this movie?
When I was a kid, I loved television. I think I loved television because I was always an artist. I was always a creative person. I loved storytelling and I loved being completely enveloped in a story and in characters and in different worlds. But I think as I got older and as a queer person, the more I clung to television, the more it became to the detriment of any kind of real life. By the time I was in high school, I was maybe like more invested in the lives of the high schoolers I watched on TV than I was in my own high school experience. So for me, it's a movie about the ways in which television, or really any kind of art, can be there to make us feel less lonely, to hold us through times when we're not ready to be ourselves yet, but also about repression and about dissociation, and as a trans person, about realizing that I was looking for myself on the other side of a screen and that I needed to cross through it to get there.
Absolutely. So this is your sophomore film. I also wanted to ask about the growth as a director in going from We're All Going to the World's Fair to I Saw the TV Glow. Tell me about maybe what you've learned and how you've grown as a filmmaker.
Well, I think I knew that making a film with 12 people in the woods, like we did with We're All Going to the World's Fair, almost is a different medium than making a much bigger A24 movie. And I don't know that one is better than the other, but I do think that as an artist and a filmmaker, you need to go into each with a really with an understanding of what you can and can't do in each sort of form. Like when I made a very small film, it was a lot looser. We could do a lot of improvisation. We could really just play a lot. Whereas this film, when you have hundreds of people on set, it's much harder to be like, hey, let's just go and do a scene I just came up with for half the day. But what you do get on a movie like this are resources to paint. And it was an incredible experience to know that I could create worlds. This is something that you couldn't do with 12 people in the woods. And I really loved and really I think took to almost thinking of it as animation of every world that we were building in the film, every monster that shows up in the movie could be a picture that I got resources and tools to paint with.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry.